Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Great chance! Goal! Turkey! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He'll try from distance. And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
No way through. Belanova wriggles his way through. Retegi. Barella. Oh, some tackle that. Jorginho! He's got away with one there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Barella does well to get it back. Barella! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Retegi bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Turkey are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Can he finish? In for the pieces. And he hits the net. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9. Numero
Italy
10.
choosing to make the first change.
Il numero 20.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, nice touch. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Barella. Udogie. He's had it taken off him. That looks a cracking ball. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
So the perfect chance to get one back. He'll fancy himself from here. Hits one! Corner number 2 then. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So, third corner of the game. There's the shot!
That has not gone well.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Di Lorenzo. Oh, that's fabulous. Jorginho. It's Jorginho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Yildiz, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Keane. Oh, what a pass! Jorginho! There's the shot! And he's found the net! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Italy have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Has a go! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gol per la Turchia. Ha segnato al 36esimo minuto, numero 24.
Turkey take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Keane. Oh, that was vital. Might be danger here. Kukçu. Kukçu going full steam ahead down the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Jorginho. He's found a way through. Jorginho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he nearly went all the way.
But it's so poor from a defensive perspective. Yeah, good effort, but they didn't look like they wanted to deal with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. He's onside. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly,
he's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Kilit Choi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un marsupio nero e blu contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19. Viene sostituito con il numero 81. Cambio di giocatori.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Italy come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Shapes to shoot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
He's got away.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to...
Had a shot. Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
He's played him through. Keane has it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Over to the left. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really... He's had a hit! It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And he'll shoot here. Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is no contest. It is a landslide. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
And yes, it's him again. Turkey are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Kajolu engages and forces him off the ball. Kagiolu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Turkey certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he's there to retrieve it. Jorginho. That's good running with the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Retegui! Jorginho! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution in progress.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries to dink it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Bardakci gets across to intercept that. Real chance here. Yilmaz! That was mighty close. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Goulet. He's looking to set free a runner. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh no, what has happened? Can he finish? And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Kukçu, nicely aimed pass. Dimarco gets over and intercepts. Retegui. Italy making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around, and he's in on goal. goal! Yilmaz! Goal! Turkey! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Turkey take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's
Big chance! Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Çalhanoğlu! Just off target.
Çalhanoğlu certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Cambiasso. That has not gone well. Turkey trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Yilmaz. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Oh, can he put it away? It's a what? And he's following up! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Turkey take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yilmaz. Güler.
Kukçu really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Güler. And there is the half-time whistle.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution for Turkey, number 42, number
That gets
21,
things going for the second half.
coming on the field.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Throw it. And the pass is intercepted. And Keane! Yes, it's The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient and trying to level things up.
He's had a hit! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Turkey go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That's headed upfield. Raspadori. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hits one! Yes, it's there! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now that's well seen too. Bellanova. Now Frattesi. Raspadori. Oh, he's bustling through here. Kukçu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, easy pickings there. Gently done. And that has left him in a heap. It's a goal kick. Kukçu is there, and he can pick it up. He's away! Yildiz! No mistake! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's in a good position here. Yildiz! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game.